Welcome to our March edition of Puck Online, bringing you a quick summary of all the major news and events in public cloud space. Every month we'll come to you online in video, podcast and blog form, as well as in-person events every quarter in Vancouver, Canada. Today I'm broadcasting with a beautiful view behind me from West Vancouver. Behind the rock as well, if it wasn't there, you'd be able to see Vancouver. So if you're watching on the video broadcast, enjoy this view behind me at the same time. As usual, lots of cloud news to cover this month, so let's get into it. In general news, the integration between Dell EMC and VMware has led to an increase in sales for channel partners. Michael Murphy, president of an IT company out of New York, said his Dell EMC networking business has increased 200% in the last year, while storage sales have increased 40%. CRN also interviewed several other partners in the space and found very similar stories. AT&T has hired a cloud computing firm, Miratus, to help it create its 5G network for cloud firms, known as Project Airship. The project aims to allow telecom, manufacturing and healthcare organizations, among others, more easily build and maintain cloud infrastructure. Miratus is known for their open stack using containers as opposed to virtual machines. They're an early adopter of OpenStack. This distribution, although primarily using virtual machines in the data center. Because it's Kubernetes containers, Google will be well positioned in the future for their Google Cloud if AT&T were to expand into their space. AT&T and Microsoft will work together to create proof of concept integration network edge compute capabilities with 5G network and Azure Cloud. Last month we touched briefly on Microsoft's announcements around healthcare, in particular their FHIR API standard that will help healthcare organizations share data in the cloud. In addition to the API, Microsoft announced an artificial intelligence service for healthcare companies that will run on Azure called Microsoft Healthcare Bot. The service aims to allow healthcare organizations to build and deploy AI-powered virtual assistants and chatbots to help improve customer service. Not to be outdone, Amazon, AWS, and Google Cloud also announced new healthcare offerings at HIMSS. Amazon announced a partnership with Change Healthcare to provide free clinical data services, including document retrieval, identity management, and record locator. The goal is to help organizations with different technologies to integrate the different records and improve patient care. Google announced a partnership with Flywheel on a technology to provide radiologists advanced cloud technology for medical imaging research. In a classic story of security and architecture not being seriously looked at until blood has been spilled, the city of Akron, Iowa, has debated moving all of the city's technology systems to the cloud following a cyber attack last month that forced the government to take several systems offline. The city was hacked on January 22nd, with attackers taking the city's 311 systems offline, along with a number of city employee computers, some of which are still offline. This disruption in services has city leaders rethinking its technology plan. Now, cloud won't give them 100% security protection, but it will take some percentage of that off their plate for the future. Symantec has acquired Luminate Security, a company based in Israel that focuses strictly on cloud security. Luminate was just founded only in 2017, based on technology that helps enterprises securely connect users to the cloud from anywhere in the world on any device. Verizon will now include Alibaba's cloud in its secure cloud interconnect service, which provides private connections cloud vendors. NetApp saw strong revenue for its private cloud and cloud data service business, up 22% in the third quarter compared to the second quarter. Ansible has surpassed Chef and Puppet as the most popular cloud configuration tool, according to a recent survey. A survey from RightScale shows the respondents have turned more towards Ansible over the past year. Microsoft, Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services, and Red Hat have teamed together to create Operator Hub.io, a centralized repository to find Kubernetes operators. It has traditionally been difficult to find operators which are able to package, deploy, and manage Kubernetes applications. In Alibaba cloud news, Alibaba has released a handful of cloud products that had only been available to clients in China now are available to the international market. The cloud products include serverless computing and data analytics to network, storage and database management. In Microsoft Azure news, Microsoft has introduced Azure Maps Android SDK in preview mode to empower developers. Also, Microsoft unveiled Azure Sentinel, a cloud security tool that uses artificial intelligence to comb through data and find hidden threats. The tool is available in customer preview. Along with Sentinel, Microsoft also unveiled a service called Microsoft Threat Express, another cloud security tool that hunts through a customer's anonymous security data to find threats. Microsoft unveiled HoloLens 2, the latest version of its augmented reality headset, that, unlike previous versions, was built with cloud and edge computing in mind. In Amazon AWS cloud news, Amazon Web Services has added 2 new edge locations in India, in Hyderabad and New Delhi, which will be used to help Amazon CloudFront deliver content with low latency. Amazon Web Services announced 5 new bare metal instances aimed at giving customers more control over the hardware used for their cloud. The new products are each aimed at highly specific use cases, such as applications that benefit from deep performance analytics tools and specialized workloads. Despite being owned by former Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer, the Los Angeles Clippers have signed a deal with Amazon Web Services to serve as the exclusive cloud computing and AI provider for the basketball team. Ballmer said the deal was centered around the video mobile app created by the team using Court Vision, technology created by Second Spectrum that uses AWS. The app uses artificial intelligence and augmented reality to give multiple angles of the game. And in AWS news, that'll make security professionals' jobs a lot easier. They can now conduct penetration tests on apps using core services such as EC2 and RDS databases, and also Lambda serverless services, without first registering with AWS their intentions to do a test. In Google GCP news, Google has made the NoSQL database Cloud Firestore generally available. In doing so, Google has added new features including Stackdriver integration. Google has made ClusterFuzz, its cloud-based bug-finding technology, available to open source developers. Google's cloud CEO, Thomas Kurian, said Google will invest more in sales and its cloud business. Google has lagged behind Amazon and Microsoft when it comes to cloud sales. Kurian, speaking at the Goldman Sachs Technology and Internet Conference in San Francisco, said he wants to accelerate growth faster than the company has to date. Google announced plans to invest $13 billion this year in data centers and offices across the United States. That's a $4 billion increase on last year. It will also continue to expand existing offices in Seattle, Chicago, and New York, along with its home state of California. Google has announced plans to acquire Illuma, a cloud company that helps enterprises combine all of their data sources into Google services, such as BigQuery and Amazon's Redshift. Along with the data integration service, Illuma assists enterprises in migrating to the cloud and cleaning up the data that can be later used for artificial intelligence and machine learning. In Oracle Cloud news, Oracle announced it has a dozen enterprise customers running applications on its cloud-based blockchain platform that went live last July. 2 Oracle shareholders sued the company on Tuesday, claiming its board of directors misled investors about the potential of its cloud business. The complaint filed in the California District Court said Oracle executives omitted material facts in public communications and made false statements in 2017 when forecasting future cloud revenue. Oracle has largely pushed against the cloud until recently. The company changed its cloud pricing policies to make it more expensive to run Oracle software on third-party cloud infrastructure, and has been accused in previous court cases of pressuring customers to move from their on-premise solutions to its Symphony cloud service. Warren Buffett explained at the end of February that he dumped $2 billion worth of stake in Oracle earlier this year because he has not been able to fully understand how the global cloud business is developing. In IBM cloud news, IBM plans to offer Watson services on competing cloud platforms in an effort to expand the reach of the popular artificial intelligence platform. IBM will allow customers to use some of its Watson-related software with underlying data stored in rival cloud data centers like Microsoft Azure and Amazon AWS. Customers will also be able to store Watson data in their own data centers. IBM has historically kept Watson in-house, arguing that it wanted customers to use IBM technology in the IBM cloud. VMware will make Watson available to customers on its Workspace ONE Intelligent Hub, a version of the endpoint management platform integrated with AirWatch. VMware CEO said that his company wants to be one of the leaders in using Watson and plans to integrate the technology into its own products and customer service. IBM has introduced IBM Cloud Integration Platform, a multi-cloud tool that it believes will help customers manage data in on-premise solutions along with private and public cloud. In the wrap-up, upcoming cloud-related events that you'll find me at in Vancouver in March, the Vancouver Linux User Group, which you can find in the address below. There will be a talk there on Linux security on Azure and AWS. Also on March 18th and 19th, there's a conference in Vancouver, the B-Sides Vancouver Security Conference. It's currently sold out, so not sure if you can get tickets still. And then also a public cloud user group in Canada, in Vancouver on the 7th of March. Check that out at meetup.com/publiccloud. If you become a member, you can get notified of this event and future events as well. So this episode was made possible by Scalar Decisions. We're a leading Canadian IT solution provider focused on security, infrastructure, and cloud. And also NetApp. NetApp has a great solution around Azure and AWS and hybrid cloud. So check out their cloud volume storage solution on the multiple platforms that you can run with a hybrid cloud environment. And also use it to speed up your data among many other benefits. If you think we've missed anything, let us know in the comments section. Our next episode will be in a month's time, so make sure you subscribe and leave a like below. Till then, keep challenging yourself.